Hey yo, this is Khrys Vaughan again. I am a breakthrough strategist, catalyst, and author. I'm also the creator and founder of In Her Company, a platform I'm currently building to catalyze mission-driven womenpreneurs. So I wanted to do is just a quick video for multi-passionates like us who have not only a lot of ideas, but a lot of plans. And this one will deal with the planning process. I wanted to give you 11 steps and a very helpful last tip to help you with your process. So here we go. First step in the planning. And again, this is to hash out ideas so that you can get a feel for what they may become and where they may lead. And also if in fact, this is the right idea for you to actually work on. So step number one, write down a brief summary of what it is that you hope to accomplish and why. Step number two, for who are you doing this and why? In other words, who is going to be the person that's going to benefit for what you are creating, what it is that you hope to offer. Also, why. Both of those things are important. Step number three, does it align with your life, your goals, and what you're setting out to achieve overall? This is often a step that we tend to overlook. It's one thing to be excited about the idea, but it's another thing to ensure that it fits in with you, your values, your beliefs, which leads me to step number four, which is, are there any things that you've identified as important to you that will be sacrificed in order to bring this about? Now, this step number four, will either send you back to the drawing board or be an indicator, okay, this is cool, I can actually proceed. But that's a crucial point right there, so don't skip it. Step number five, create a brief summary of your initial plan. Now, you don't have to have all the details. This is your rough draft. This is a sketch. So however you foresee it going, just get that out of your mind and onto paper so that you can actually have a visual for it, okay? Step number six, what difficulties do you foresee that possibly need to work through? Number seven, how about what are your ideas? Create a brief summary of your initial marketing to your ideal client, to the person who's going to benefit from this. In other words, just briefly brainstorm ideas, how you intend to reach them, because all these components are critical. They're very important, and we'll get deeper into them in future videos. But right now, I'm just giving you a real quick plan that you can go through to create a snapshot of what you hope to achieve overall. So, step number 8. What are the back end? Like, what do you have the back end to support this effort? And by back end, I mean the physical, like, are you going to need help from someone, as well as the online? Do you need, how are you going to communicate with them? Also your systems and processes, which is, a part of your own operation. So what is the back end? Do you have the back end in place? And I'm sorry, there was step number 9. Do you have the back end in place to actually support what you hope to do? Which is something also that gets overlooked, which is why the tendency to be overwhelmed, because we haven't actually taken the time to count the cost, okay, and all the factors that are involved in that cost. So I misspoke, that was step number 9. So step number 10, overall, check with your contacts, your network, your current circles. You may want to take inventory of them and see, is there anyone that you're already connected with, anyone in contact that may have possible resources or feedback to make this journey smoother for you. Step number 11, after you have this information, okay, and it's perfect, you're brainstorming, it's going to be in rough draft, it's going to be, just line item, bare bones form. That's good. But after you have this, compile that into your initial plan of action, okay? And then step number 12, provided you have, proceeded, and this is something that aligns, this is doable, you have the back end to support it or the ability to gain that, then voice your commitment to this ideal and proceed. Now, here's the caveat. A word about steps number 3 and 4, and this is in particular to multi-passionate womenpreneurs, okay? Because remember, step number 3 was, does it align with your life, your goals, what you intend to achieve overall? And step number 4 was, is there anything that is important to you that stands to be sacrificed? Now, remember, I said this is send you back to the drawing board or proceed. If it sent you back to the drawing board, or if it's an idea that just does not go away, in other words, it just keeps coming back time and time and time and time again, it's one of those ideas that will not let you rest, then I have good news for you. There's a chance, and you have to explore it further, but as a multi-passionate, there's a chance that you've been given an idea that is for you to launch, for you to start off, but not for you to run. You may be one of what I call a new breed of womenpreneurs who has been gifted ideas along with the ability to create, that you're actually creating ideas, creating businesses that you are going to gift to another woman to change her life, or that you're going to run for a short period of time. And by short, I mean no more than 2 to 3 years until the right person is identified, and or to sell that business so that you can fund this large project, or the one that's like this lifelong project, in order for it to come into reality, okay? So that's going to take further exploration, but perhaps the idea that won't go away, even though it may encroach somewhat, and this will be another discussion about placing boundaries around it, that's who you are, but that idea that won't go away, it may be just the opportunity to someone else's need, and another way that you will have impact and literally change the world. Okay, so make note of that also, but put it aside to the right time, keep it up in prayer, and then you'll see how it'll fit. So this has just been a rough sketch. I hope will help you with your planning, especially with all of the ideas that you have as a multi-passionate womenpreneur. I know you can do this. I am seriously excited for your journey, and please know, not only are we cheering you on, but those who will come after us, our daughters and the next generation of womenpreneurs, are looking to you to lead the way. So step into your place as a multi-passionate womenpreneur, and I will see you next time. Again, I am Khrys Vaughan. I'm a breakthrough strategist, catalyst, and author. If this has provided value for you, please subscribe to this new channel. I will be posting videos speaking directly to multi-passionates on a weekly basis from here out, and I look forward to your feedback.